Hi, I'm Allison, and this is Behind and Beyond, where we sit down each week from the teaching pastor from the past weekend to discuss the sermon. This week, however, we're taking a pause because Pastor Dave is out of town for a conference. So we'll pause this week and jump back in next week. But in the meantime, there's just a couple quick things that I wanted to draw your attention towards. The first one is that we're getting a lot of questions about the song in our intro video to the beginning of the sermon series. People love it and want to know what it is. So it is by Jervis Campbell, and the song is called Day or Night. Now, if you like the song and want to hear more like it, you can download our Wilderness Guide, which is linked in the show notes. And if you haven't already jumped into the Wilderness Guide, it is a devotional that'll help you continue to meditate and think about wilderness in your own life and what God might be wanting to teach you through the series. And then along with it comes a playlist of other songs that you can listen to as we continue to work through the series. The second thing that I wanted to bring your attention to, if you are just hitching for a podcast and missing this one this week, another great one to check out is the Bible Project, who happens to, by coincidence, also be working through this motif of wilderness throughout Scripture. And I've been listening to it a lot alongside the sermon series. It's been a great series to listen to parallel, kind of as we're working through it at Northway. They're looking at the idea of wilderness throughout all of Scripture, from the beginning all the way into the end, and what it has to reveal to us about the character of God and what he might be teaching us. And then they'll do some deep diving on Israel as well. So it's a great place to continue to support additional learning and thinking about wilderness in Scripture. And then finally, if you have any questions at all from this past weekend that you were hoping we were going to be able to address today on the podcast, but aren't going to be able to because we're pausing, you can always write those in to us through our Northway app. Those will come to me, and I'll work to either be able to address it here on the podcast, or we'll do our best to get back to you one-on-one personally based on what the question is. So feel free to ask questions based on this last week or really any sermons throughout the time. We love hearing from people in our congregation and the things that they are thinking about and wrestling about. We want to reach back out and have a conversation with you about it as well. So that is it for this week. We will be back next week, and we hope that you'll join us. See you then.